Alright, guys, we are back with another episode. Wouldn't you know, it is an episode. Where's that emote? I wanted to wave. There we go. I went over it like 3 times. Hello. Uh, so we need to talk a little bit. So this isn't going to be the most interesting intro, but we do need to talk. I messed up. And I'm new at this, so I made a mistake. But, stuff happens. What happened was after the last episode, I tamed up a Tech Rex. 194 Tech Rex. I tamed up a 156 Dodic. And I started building the new base at the permanent spot that we got. Or that we moved to. And, the mistake I made was I went AFK, and one thing led to another. Got a call, decided to make lunch, like all this stuff. Well, the point is, like a few hours later, I come back and my character's dead. Like thought I exited the game, but apparently not. And the bad part is that it was kind of in the middle of moving, and so I had a lot of the stuff on me, and it all had despawned. Because once you die, you get a certain amount of time, you get your bag and get all your stuff, and it was gone. Bye stuff. So anything that we had previously, like the Raptor and the 180 Rex from the other video, and that stuff was gone. Now I still had the 194 Tech Rex that I did, or that I got, and I still had the Dodic, still had an Argie, basically things that weren't in my inventory. The armor and all that stuff was gone. My crossbow was gone. Picks and hatchets and all that stuff were gone. Now I made an entire 7th episode of me taming the Dodic and the Tech Rex, and it felt like I was forcing something out, and like this had already happened, and like me dying and losing all this stuff already happened. So it kind of felt like I was just forcing myself to put something out, knowing that the following episode was just gonna be like starting all over. And that's exactly what I did. I just started all over. And so I had like some foundations down and stuff like that, so it wasn't like from zero. I just needed to get a bunch of stuff. Now since then, I've done a lot. I literally have 15 hours of footage, and the thing is that the way I've been doing it was like I'd record a mission. Like I this is what I want to do today. We're gonna go get crystal, or whatever it is. We're taming a Rex. And that would take anywhere 30 minutes, 45 minutes, whatever it is. But I started recording just like in bulk, and I didn't really set out with like a mission. I just started like recording. Wasn't always talking, didn't always have a plan in mind, but I'd just go out and do something, like thinking, shoot, I could go back, and if something happens, I'll edit it, and bring it all down to like an episode. Well, that's very time consuming, and I have started to do that, and I just kind of looked at it, was like, this is kind of ridiculous. Not only is this channel like insignificant, it's like that's not fun for me. Like, it's more fun to do the mission by mission, and it's so much easier from like an editing perspective to not have to go through like 2.5 hours here, another 3 hour stint, footage there, 2 hours there. And then you have a compilation that adds up to like 15 hours. And it's like, how am I going to make, like, I could make 5 episodes out of everything I did. but like it would take so much time. I'm trying to get more videos out more frequently. So instead, I think what we're going to do is kind of just explain. I think what we're doing is what I'm going to do. We're just going to explain kind of what happened uh after, like, post AFK death. And so we basically started over. We had the Dodic, we had the Tech Rex, and we had the Argie, and we kind of just start from there, start building back up. So much happened. I don't even know what to say. I think it'd be easier if we go and just kind of show you a little bit first. So this is like the beginnings of our base. I haven't even put all the gates on these on the gateways. I'm not using all the space yet. Like, clearly we're not done. What we are doing, I found a level like 21, like some crazy low level. I think it was 21. Male Tech Rex, and I started breeding it with the 194 that we tamed, and bred it to get all the stats into one, and just started breeding them, just like more like I want imprints, like an imprinted one. Well, now we have 13 melee mutations, which puts it at 68 points, almost 700 melee damage, just straight out the egg. So that's looking pretty good. The health stat wasn't the greatest, but we can definitely work with that. I will be stacking some mutations into health, and so those will be our main, I don't know. Now, like, an RG came and hit this guy on the end, so he's like standing up on a perch. I don't know, but we have like 20 something RGs all grown into each other here, and it like hurts my eyes to look at. But I did manage to find another RG. Oh my god, they're so loud. I managed to tame up another like 180, or it was 174 or 180. I think it was a 180, and it's 61 points. You see it right there, 61 points in the melee. Again, the 43 points in health. Oh my god, the 43 points in health isn't the greatest, but it's fine. It's an RG, like, it's totally fine. This one has no mutations. It's just the 61 points, and I guess I put some levels into the other one before I bred it. But yeah, that's the 61 points. So so we have our RGs. We have like some mutations. I'll probably start using it once it gets to like 10 melee. And then I might do stam. I already have the mutations, like the first mutation. So like health, stam, weight, all that. And so we got our RGs. We got our Rexes. We got our RGs. Then I decided to get some kibble dinos. And so I just went out and I got, a couple low-level Yutis. And while I was doing that, I went out and I found a 168. It was a 168. And so, same thing as what I did with the Rex. I just brought it back, bred it with the low level. And this is what it came out to be, 251. Stats aren't great at all. Health could be better, stam could be better. That's really the only ones that matter. Weight's fine. You don't really attack, so melee doesn't matter. But that's so we got a Yuti now, we got some kibble going. Which I guess kind of leads us into this big bubble thing that you probably noticed when we're flying over. This is from what's the mod called? Floating platforms. And I've never used it before, but I guess it's like a bunch of different platforms. Each one does something different. So they have like the gotcha one to keep them happy, when they're next to each other type thing. Well, this one is I don't know what they call it, but it's like the farm one, so it gives greenhouse effect to anything that's placed in here. So as you can see, these have the 300%. So that's super cool. I actually really like this. I think it seems like it should be a tech tier type item though, is the only thing. But like, I think it's really cool. And I would have built the crystal, you know, the glass greenhouse anyways. And I wanted to check it out, so I thought it was really cool, and so we're using it. You know, I just put some crops down, so you know we've got these coming. I got to collect some of this stuff and make some more kibble. But yeah, I left one tree. I thought it actually looked really cool when I placed it, so I just left that tree there. But you can see it's just you can't see it. Whatever, it's just a tree. It just goes through the platform. Oh yeah, I forgot this guy. I don't have a Yuti saddle made, so I did raise one in case I wanted it, but I do plan on going for mutations. I was just hoping to find another Yuti with better stats. Alright, moving on. Everything's kind of like scuffed a little bit, if you're noticing. Like, I'm finding one good level and I'm bringing it with low levels. The Tech Rex, like, I can deal with those stats, the base stats. I can deal with it. In tech, like, I'd really like them to be upwards of 50, but it's like, this isn't Gen 1. Like, I can't just go out and find, you know, a million Tech Rexes and tame all the high level ones. Like, I found 3, you know, or maybe like 5 or something. There was one like in the first couple episodes, and then I saw a level 7 that I killed the other day, and then the 21 male, and then the 194. So I haven't seen too many of them, and I've been killing a lot of Rexes and stuff. I found a 180 Daeodon and 174, actually a couple 174s. And I tamed them up, and we're just going for the perfect male female. We're getting really close. The female is the perfect female at 302, and this one's just short a few points and one of the random stats, but we'll probably get that really soon. So much talking, crazy. Actually, I have some coffee here. I'm gonna indulge in my coffee before it's cold. So another cool thing, I found a 180 Megatherium. It was next to a 120, so I tamed the both of them, bred them together, just like everything, one good level, one bad, and this is what we ended up with, 281. I did tame another one that was like a 174 or something, but all of its stats were terrible. I think it had the only stat that it was better in was stamina, and had 48 points. So it was like most of the points went in movement speed. I think it was like 45, and it was just trash. It was a trash one. The weight wasn't better, so it was actually, was it? I think I kept it. It was a 162, 48 stam. Yeah, and everything else was trash. So it's not, again, it's not like great. I just started breeding these together because I'm not having any luck finding other ones. And so I have one mutation, just like the Rexes or the Argies and stuff. Like, I have a mutation in everything, you know, 1 health, 1 stam, 1 weight. Here's the melee. And I was holding out because I was hoping to find another Megatherium with better stats than these guys. But it is what it is, you know, and with enough mutations, they'll be good enough to take on the brood mother, because that's really the only thing that they're good for. With that said, I did, when I first, you know, bred them, and you know, I had the perfect female and male already, and all that. I, you know, what would you say? I raised a separate one for me to use in the meantime. And so this is the one I've been using. I took it over and I hit the cave, the clever cave right here, and yeah, so we got our first artifact. It was like no loot, but we did find some Dung Beetles in there, and so that kind of allowed us to start, the whole farm thing. Found a couple otters. They're low level. I haven't seen any other ones. I've been looking every time I go down to the river by the redwoods. I just don't find any good levels. Actually, I just don't see any. So I tamed the two that I saw, and that's all I could do. And that's it. But otters are probably the most crucial. I'm just so sick of like freezing all the time or being too hot or whatever it is. So super grateful to have an otter regardless of the level. But this is kind of the base. It's just a basic layout. Like, I'm not a great builder by any means. None of this is done. Like, usually, well, not usually, I've only built something like this one other time, and it was larger and in a different shape, and I actually messed something up, but I'm not sure what, and I couldn't really figure it out. But it doesn't really matter. You wouldn't be able to tell. But usually this would, like, all this would be closed, all the walls would be up. So framey. Like, anytime you get near the Argies, it's so framey. There'd be ceilings on all this, and then like a ladder or elevator or something going up, or stairs, and these guys would be in the center, or I don't know. In the past, I've used platforms, just like cliff platforms to do the breeding on, because they're a little bit larger than what this turns out to be. So I might still do that, and that would allow me to like spread out the stuff a little bit more. But this just started the first one. I just put down the bed in the box, and that's all it was. And then I kind of just didn't move anything, so I just been putting stuff around and kind of making do. Now we do have berries going. They're not breeding because their stats are absolutely terrible. It got 42 points in the melee, which was great, but I think the health stat was like 27. Yeah, terrible. I have been flying all over the swamp, just everywhere I know berries can spawn. I cannot find a good one for my life. And, like, it is what it is. So, I'm using it now. You'll see in the next episode, we go hit a few other artifact caves, and turns out fine. I even took them into the ocean to go find a Basilo, but couldn't find any Basilos, any good level ones at least. So it is what it is for now. At least we cleared some of the low levels out, and we got some biotoxin. So we've been using shocking trank darts for pretty much anything that we need. What else has happened? I mean, I tamed tech stegos. I don't even know why I have that on me, to be honest. I was going to use it for like berries and stuff, but we tamed a couple beavers and we bred them and got a perfect male female, and so yeah, we've just been using them for wood, and Megatherium for the thatch, and we got the Dodic. Just so much talking, like this must be so boring, but like I'm not going through 15 hours of footage and like splicing together a video. Like, it's just such a mess. I made such a mess, but it is what it is. So I'm sorry, but this is what you guys get. And so we found a 180 Anki as well, actually two of them. The first one, the tame, got ruined by some bugs or something, which pissed me off. But we did find another one in the snow, and it came right after, or I saw it right after we tamed a couple of these guys. So we got a little bit, these are all perfect male and female pairs or whatever. And so we got the one male there, the rest are females. And so we can just literally, I don't think I have any because I just farmed them up. But yeah, we just, that's how I've been getting polymer. I know there's obsidian and stuff, I can make it myself, but that's kind of easier I think for every 20, I get around 500, 500, 600, and that's just with this sword that I found, which is actually a good sword. I found here, we'll talk about that stuff in a second. I've been hitting up a lot of drops, and it's just constantly because we get some good ones that spawn around here, blue and yellow, or yeah, blue, yellow, purple. They all spawn fairly close by. So we've been doing a lot of that, but I still don't have great stuff. In terms of armor, I don't have great stuff. But we do have some like good random things, getting a lot of like swords, a lot of you know BPs for dinos I'll never use. Now we do have some armor ones that I've been waiting for. Like I love wearing ghillie, but I just cost so much polymer, and I just haven't. I just got the farm going like recently, so I still don't have like too much. And but yeah, this is kind of the blueprints we're getting. I found the Dodic one literally right after I tamed, or I think the Dodic that I have was knocked out, and this one came. This was back at the starter base location. Just right after I knocked it out, this popped up, and I went and grabbed it, and it was the saddle form. But I'm not gonna make it 5,200 on the hide. Is just more than I'm willing to spend. And it's not like we fight with them or anything. But I thought that was kind of a cool thing. We got some decent flak. I did find a flak helmet that was an ascendant one. It was a red drop on the carnivore island, so that was cool. I did make up this saddle for the Argie. And by the way, I don't know if you noticed, but our level, we're maxed out. We're all the way up. But here's that crossbow blueprint. I do have an ascendant one, but this one I did a crafting skill potion, and it turned out to be better by a little bit, but it is better. So that's like some of that stuff. I don't know what anything in here I'm not really using. There's that crossbow. I'm only holding on to Mastercraft and Ascendant stuff at this point. And everything else I ground up. So that's we got a fair amount of stuff. Not as much as I was hoping for, but we did get a fair amount of stuff. But yeah, I got a couple shotguns. I have made up some shells, but I'm really hoping to get a pump shotgun. Um I'm like debating whether or not I should just use this. Like it's better than nothing. Wow, that durability is pretty insane. That one even better. What the hell? I might just use it for now. Can you put attachments under these? I don't think so. Anyways, yeah, we haven't been getting a lot of weapons or armor. The actual pieces that we're getting are crap. Like this is all just crafted stuff for the most part. We do have some better boots now, ghillie boots at least, but we don't have any fur. There's that one good piece of flak. Yeah, I mean, just what we got. I got these pants, Mastercraft, mask, and these boots. But I don't have the shirt. I could craft one. I mean, there's one in here that I crafted. Jesus Christ, the Argies are having their babies. They're getting busy. Yeah, I got one right here, and I got the gauntlets as well. I just haven't repaired it. They just break so easily. And what was this? This is just straight up saddles. I found this Bastilo saddle. That's gonna be awesome once we find one. It's kind of sad. I did find a 174 mammoth, but it was fighting the 168 Yuti, and I wanted the Yuti more than I wanted the mammoth because I have the beaver. But I'm still open to taming a mammoth, but we're getting pretty late game-ish here. I don't know if I really want to be spending too much time taming more utility dinos at this point. But if I see a good level one, I don't know if I would say no. But that's just kind of where we're at. So as you can see, our breeding level or breeding stats are just through the roof. Not like through, they're insane. So, you know, I don't know how often it is, but they like every few minutes, like we get another batch. So stuff fills up pretty quickly. So we got we tamed up a couple snails. You know, so we're getting a good amount of the Achatina paste. We got 4 Dung Beetles now. So that's been legit. We have more fertilizer than we really need. I'm not even keeping up with these guys really. And then we got our Theris. This is the couple. I mean, it's perfect male, perfect female, but I haven't really continued because 33 in health. Like, really? Can we do better than that? Like, I wanted to use these guys for the dragon, and I was hoping to take them, like an army of them, instead of an army of Rexes into the Overseer fight. Like maybe 4 Rexes and, you know, the majority Theris, and then, you know, of course, some Daedons and some Yutis. Couple Yutis, couple Daedons. Just to heal at the bottom. But that's really what I was thinking. But these stats, like, even if I mutate the crap out of them, like, it just, I would have to do like an insane thing. Like anything past 20 is insane. And I think with these guys, to be really confident in going into the Overseer fight, I would have to do, you know, more than 20. And so I might do that, but I don't know. I had them going for a little bit, and I think I got a couple mutations, like the health and the melee, and that's all I really need. And but I have them stopped right now because I'm really hoping. I've seen so many Theris just out and about, and I'm just really hoping to find another better stat one. And then I do have a couple Ovis, male, female. I haven't started breeding them yet, but this is where I'll get most of my hide when I do find like a blueprint for, you know, our army. Whether it's, you know, Megatheriums, hopefully a Rex saddle, BP. You know, we're going to need a ton. I'm doing pretty good on it, but that's literally not even a fraction of an army's worth. So it's a work in progress there. I've been crafting up a ton of gunpowder. I think the hardest thing for me right now has been flint. Like I've got some, I think, from grinding up a bunch of arrows. I had like 1,500 arrows because I just keep collecting them. And so I think I got that. And then I think I ran around on a Anki to get some as well. We've had a few moons. We had like a blood moon, and that was kind of interesting, but like with an Argie, it didn't really make it too crazy. I just kind of flew around. I killed a few alphas, and you know, occasionally something would stroll close and it would aggro to me, you know, but it was just like not a big deal really. So nothing really good in terms of recording and making a video out of. Got like a harvest moon, and we've had a couple of the 4 times XP moons, but like it doesn't matter because I'm maxed out. So, and I don't think, I was wondering about this, I don't think it actually transfers to or applies to the creature you're riding. So it's literally for your character. And since I'm maxed, like it doesn't matter, it's just another night. So that's a good amount of where we're at. I'll kind of show you. Ooh. Well, that's kind of a sneak peek for the next video. I guess there's nothing else really I'm just going to give away. I did find this blueprint, and actually I did find this long neck and a purple drop on the edge of the snow, just to the north. Like right by the edge of the snow. And it came out at a perfect time because I trapped the 168 Yuti and I started, trying to knock it out with the crossbow, and I realized that I was just going to kill it. So I had to stop what I was doing, and I was kind of at a loss. And so I just kind of left, and it was like maybe an hour later, I went to the drop and I got the long neck. It was like, that was pretty amazing in terms of timing, because then I just went and I straight just tamed it right then. But yeah, no, there's nothing I could do. I didn't really think it was going to be possible with a standard one, but I don't know. I probably could have done it with just like a simple, 100% damage one, but I don't know. Didn't have to find out because I got this one. But I can't remember right now, but I got this out of a drop. I haven't done any like deep sea loot crates or anything like that, so this is I'm definitely going to make that. I actually have everything for that, and I was going to craft it, but then I wanted to make sure I did have the metal, but I wanted to make the grinder first, and that's like 2,500, so I held off on that, but I do have everything, and I wanted to make this Mastercraft one because why not? I don't know. I don't use it very often, but it's not like super expensive in the grand scheme of things. I still don't have any good fur. I just haven't gotten any fur, but I know you can get a lot of that from the deep sea loot crates, especially like in the caves. But yeah, just check out all the I keep forgetting, I want to call these tributes, but they're apex drops. So we've definitely 74. Surprisingly, like one of the easiest ones are the sauropod vertebrae, but I just don't go for it because it's like, when I need them I'll get them. But I still got 17, but it's just I could have had like 100. But yeah, just trying to get done. This is for the lesser antidote and stuff, and I haven't made it. I didn't get any. I didn't get lesser antidote going into the Cave of the Clever with the Megatherium, so that was nice, and yeah, just getting kind of lucky. But then or something's broken, but I've checked like 3 times to make sure diseases aren't turned off, and yeah, no, they're all there. They're permanent and everything. So, swamp fever. I haven't actually ran around in the swamp, and I haven't gotten any leeches on me, so I still have yet to figure out if that's working properly. But some spinal cells. So we're doing really good. 25 alpha. Like, god damn it. If I had a chibi, like, I'd probably be at 110 right now. But that's not true, because that's a lot of experience. But I would definitely have an extra, couple levels at the very least. Did find a few alpha megalodons, of course Carnos. I've been looking for aloes because I found a 168, tamed it up, and I have literally not seen one other. What saddle is this? Oh, okay, that's the new one. Yeah, just spotted that right there. I have not seen any other good level aloes out there at all. I think like 30, or I found like a 114 or something. But I might just like everything else. I might just have to settle with like a low level, breed together with this one. It's just this one's melee was so bad. I didn't want to stick with that. I wanted to get one with a better one, but it is what it is. Megatherium. This is just an imprinted one. There's no mutations on the Rex. I've just been using it occasionally. And this is our berry right there. I did get a berry saddle, by the way. 110 ascendant. That's nice. Let's go ahead and do this though while we're sitting here. Please be good. Please be good. What is this? 252. Oh, it's automatically going to beat that. But really? 14%. How expensive was that? Oh my god, that's so much metal. Do I have? I do. I'm doing it. Please be something better. Please, 40%. 40%. 35.7. I'll take that. I'll take that. That's fine. We'll grind this one up. See what we can get back. What's the durability? 574. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. So we got that. Might as well do this one too since we're here. And where'd it go? There it is. 189. 37%. Perfect. Can I take this? How am I encumbered, but I can still put stuff in my inventory? That's kind of, that's odd. Crap, you know what I did? I could have, alright. Well, we gotta deactivate that, but what I do need to do, move that, move that. Alright, wait. What do we get for that? Okay. Okay. I should have grabbed some of this. 245, 436. Oh, that's amazing. Alright, let's grab those. Oh, I'm not gonna have the polymer for that. For any of this stuff, really. Yeah, 600. That's 200. How are these almost exactly the same? This one has a lot less durability. What about this one? This is better than the Senior one. 172 on the pants. 269 durability is what I have on. 170. Not really worth. And that's all we got. I don't know why I kept that. Okay. Yeah, that's it. So how much polymer is this? 200 and whatever. Alright, we can do this. I'm just gonna keep this rifle in case I die or something and I need to back up. Hold on. Okay, we still have a little bit of room. I just don't want an explosion. That's literally the worst. Did I not take the BPs? I did. I already put them in there, didn't I? I did. Oh my god, dude. You ruined it. Oh my god. And it was the Rexes of all things to ruin. I have to rebreed a bunch of babies. Clean babies. And do this all over again. Oh my god. One, two, I need 3 gauge. Damn, I can't believe that. It's these ones. 2, 3. That is so fucking unfortunate. I hate those guys so much. Stupid Diplo. I know it's my fault, but still, like, what the hell, man? Bummer. So all these ones get to die now because some stupid Diplo came. He didn't do damage, but he still managed to get them killed. Oh my god. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I could have done, like, had those gates up for so long. Unfortunate. Okay. Not bad. See? Now I can't take anything? Weird. This is going to be insane no matter what. Oh, I was like, wait, what? How did it go down? Nice. Oops. That is not how you spell gilly. Oh my god, that's so disappointing that that just happened. I guess I had to move them anyways. I just no, I didn't mean to pick that up. Those are full. Oh my god, they're filling up so quickly. Okay, I gotta go through these really quick. There's our mail. So over here, history, got breeding pairs like Stego and stuff like that that I'm not using. Farms, so Stegos again that I farm for, you know, electronics and oil and all that stuff. And then colors. If I like a color on a mutation, I'll throw it in the side. And then I might breed them back in. Dude, are they filled back? Oh my god. I can't dally. No dilly dally. Melee. Give me a melee. Nothing. Nothing. Alright, so this one has a little bit of room. Melee. Melee. Alright. So I have an AC behind. Usually it takes 3. Or I put down 3, but it hasn't, doesn't look like it needs it, so I'm gonna take a couple of these clean females right there. And let's see, Megatheriums. Nothing, nothing. Sorry, I gotta do this. I know this isn't really like the fun stuff. I just gotta clear these up and I'll just bring you guys back. How about that? All right. That took a while, but it had to be done. I'll just clean up. Yeah, so we'll get some new females off of these ones. And we'll have to decide where to put them. Maybe I'll just keep them here. That was working, but just more on it. They were like falling off. I'm not sure why it was like that. But real quick, let's grab all of this. Yeah, that was happening a lot. like an Argie would come in, or Dilla would come, or something would show up, and it was just messing with our flow. So that's why I just put the gates up. Like, I'd do walls or something that looks better, but I just needed to get it down. And yeah, raptors. There were so many raptors, so many sabers. Just had to be done. Behemoths aren't like the cheapest things either, so it took a while. Like, took a long time. And all these foundations, like some of them are kind of floating a little bit, but for the most part, like, I couldn't snap them in midair. So in some places, like, they're 3-4 deep, like tall, stacked. Like, you'll see it over here. Like, look at that, the floor's there. 3 foundations right there. So it's like, this took so much, but you see, like, something like this is snapped. But yeah, that's it took so many materials. So much materials? That just sounds wrong. Whatever, it took a lot to just get this far. And I can't say I'm 100% happy with how it is right now, but it's just because, like, everything got cluttered. Ever since I went AFK, I literally was standing right here AFK. None of this stuff was here, just this bed and that box. Everything else from the other base was in my inventory, besides the tech rex that I had tamed. There was just one tech rex, the RG, and the Dodic or something. And I just went AFK right here, I guess, and just died. Unfortunately, all my stuff despawned, so it was like, we had that really good ghillie mask, and we had an ascendant bow already, and all this, or crossbow. We had a bunch of good stuff, but now we've kind of gone full circle with the last 15 hours, because it was 15 hours of footage since then. We're pretty much ascendant on everything that could be. This is better than the ascendant one that I have, so it's basically ascendant quality. And then we're just missing the gauntlets, but things have gotten back on track, and good. Feels good. I was like so close to just quitting. Like the 180 raptor we tamed, like everything that was done in the first few videos was for nothing, and that's where it just felt so shitty, because it's like you create this storyline, and my own stupidity just like made it all go bye-bye. Yeah. So I just started, like I said in the beginning, I just started like recording in bulk. Like, I need to get all this stuff done. Like, oh, I want to do a big reveal of the base. I want to do, this and that, but I couldn't just keep on track with like one thing. And that's where it was like, well, I found a 168, like, let's go tame it. And like, I have all these clips, and I have all these like hours and hours, 15 hours of footage, to where, I could splice together this, but so much of it is like, I don't need to show like utility dino taming. Like, who cares? And like the tech rex, like, that was kind of cool. I just ran around, like, I had that whole video. The next video after the last one, I have it done and edited. But after I was done editing, it was like 15 minutes long. And it was just like, I just wanted to show like the tech rex, and then I got a Dodic, and then episode's over. Because after that, I die. I go AFK and I die. And like, how do you combine those episodes? Like, how do you combine that? And I didn't have footage of me actually going AFK and dying. Like, I took a break. I stopped the recording. And So I just didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to like put it all together. If I should show it, if I should like, like I said, splice together the footage to make like one giant episode. And I could have made episodes, taming dung beetles, first time in the ocean with the berry, like hunting down a bacillo, and like we didn't find one, so it's like, god damn it, man. And then we stumble across a 168 Theris. It's like, well, that's not in the plan, so I just one thing after another, just I couldn't really get on track. And so I don't know, it is what it is. I do this for fun, so I wasn't gonna like rack my brain too hard on how I should do this and how much work it was gonna do to put together the next couple episodes. So this is what I got, just one big episode explaining everything that we've done in the last, I don't know, it feels like a week, but the past few days or something. I don't even know. I've lost track since the last episode, and everything's in episodes, not days. I don't even know what the hell is going on. But I need a break. And I am cooking, man. I need to open my windows. This PC is like working so hard. And I'm drinking coffee. I'm still gonna drink my coffee though. Man, I love how this platform looks. Anyways, guys, I think that's gonna do it for this one. Just a whole lot of talking. Not much action, just kind of going through everything that we did. I'm kind of sorry that I'm not going through all that footage and like showing you more. And it's just the amount of time it would have taken to do that, and not, my videos are already shoddy enough and like scuffed as it is. So it's like that was gonna be below my level of scuffed, and I just couldn't do it. So I still have the footage. I don't think I'll delete it. Maybe I'll do some type of compilation, but it's like, of what? Taming a 180 and a Megatherium and a trap. It is what it is. We've been there, we've seen it. If you're watching this obscure channel on YouTube, of Ark, like, you've probably done these things already. So instead, we get this half-assed base reveal with these projects that are kind of a ways along in terms of mutations. But the next episode, we are going to get back on track. We're going to get back to our like objective mission based episodes, and we're going to hit up 3 different artifact caves in the next one. So that'll be cool. We'll just hit those up. That'll be a nice clean episode. And then I'll just keep working on these mutations, and we should be getting somewhat close to going for the brood mother. But I still am hoping to find that one Megatherium that's just like gonna just make my day with that health stat, or both actually. Both could be better. But yeah, alright guys, I'm rambling still. I've been rambling for this whole time, but we're gonna call it, I would like a name for the otter. I'm so bad with names, but I don't see what I can come up with. Alright guys, thanks for chilling, watching, staying tuned. We'll be back, and I will catch you in the next one.